Becca shared, as a flight attendant, I love listening to Border Radio when I'm home in Yuma. But the best part is I can take it with me on the app when I'm away. Border Radio lets me carry a piece of home wherever I go. Join listeners like Rebecca by visiting donate.borderradioaz.org and contribute today.
What's up, Yuma? I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ronnie.
And on today's program, we are going to be joined first by Ashley Layton from Keller Williams. She's a real estate agent. And I just found out she also teaches a social media class at Keller Williams.
Very nice.
So I'm going to ask her some questions about that.
Okay, cool. And then we have Jeff and Nicole, and they're here for the Strike for Success Dodgeball Tournament.
Yes, indeed. So stay with us for What's Up Yuma Radio, beginning right now on KOFA 94.7 FM.
And streaming online at borderradioaz.org and on the KOFA app. And you can stream right now on the Border Radio Facebook page and KAWC YouTube page, and email us at whatsupyumaradio@gmail.com.
Chili from Philly, Nick Papa Giorgio from Yuma.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome to the first episode of the What's Up Yuma radio show of 2026. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ronnie.
Yes, it's the first episode, and it's back to reality now.
I forgot how to do this.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing here. But we're back to reality, and I've seen it on Facebook. There's been a lot of posts like, welcome to the first real day of 2026, because it's like the first work
breaks
week.
Over.
Yeah, breaks over.
Everyone had to get early today. That was extremely hard.
Yeah. It's over. And I actually, before I got here, I unplugged my Christmas lights.
Oh,
yeah.
Our tree's still up. I know. I got to take it down.
Yeah. So how was your holidays, Ronnie?
It was great. A lot of sleeping in, a lot of hanging out at home with the kids. They drove me absolutely crazy most of the time, but it was nice. It was nice to just kind of like have not much on your schedule, you know, but yeah, it was a good break. Yeah.
I had New Year's at my house. I was telling our guest that I'm going to introduce. Yeah. So I had the party and a lot of fireworks and.
You're the ones everyone's complaining about.
No, I wasn't. I'm not a firework guy. It wasn't me. It was. But there was a lot of fireworks in my neighborhood. I'm saying there was a lot. So you just go outside and it's like the 4th of July on my street, you know. And so what about your? No injuries. Thank God.
It was super quiet out in where I live. Yeah, which was crazy because my neighbor said that's usually not the case. So I don't know what happened.
It's definitely not the case. I used to live close.
Yeah, and it was like crazy quiet.
Busy.
I stayed up till midnight. Me and my son were watching Married at First Sight. I got him into the stupid reality show, and I was like, "Oh, it's midnight. You know, Happy New Year's." And we're like, it's so quiet. Like, it was weird.
Yeah, I stayed up to 12:15. So I get it. Like, it's like, okay.
Mine was 12:30.
Yeah, just enough to clean everything up a little bit. And then like, I'm out. Like, see you later, guys. Peace out.
I'm going to bed.
Keep it real. It's going to be great.
Don't break my stuff. I'm going to bed.
And get out of here. I'm going to sleep. But all right. So on to our first guest, Ashley Layton. And I got to say, shout out to Kim Hannon over there. And she's putting together like this women's entrepreneur thing. And so you're one of the women entrepreneurs that she said that we just have to interview. So
I love Kim. She's just so sweet. So thank you, Kim, for this opportunity.
Yeah. So thank you for being with us. You're with Keller Williams. You're a real estate agent.
I am.
We're going to get into a little bit of that. But first, before any of that, we'd like to get to know our guests and what brought them to Yuma, whether it was their mom giving birth to them here or them coming, by, military, ag, the many plethora of ways that people show up to Yuma. So what brought you to Yuma?
So originally my husband was active duty Army.
Okay.
Got out of the Army, went to school. And ironically, I was in school when he was in the Army and we reversed paths. So I went to go work for the Army when he was going to school. He was getting out and I told him, you've got to find a job because we both have to work. And he applied for jobs and got 2 offers. One was here, one was somewhere else. And we chose Yuma. So
okay.
Where was somewhere else?
Utah.
Oh, wow. Was that a hard decision?
It was.
I feel like it would be.
Ironically, schools, of course, were the number one priority for us, but also looking at housing and what was it going to be cost of living wise of can we afford, if I don't find a job right away, can we live where we're going to? And Yuma was
like, Yuma's cheap.
So that's what it was. You saw like the cost of living.
Yeah.
That was like the big
for me.
for you.
Yes, because I'm the financial person in our house, and so I'm like, I need to make sure that
You're the budgeter.
I am the budgeter, 100%. My husband did not want to live near snow anymore. We're both from Massachusetts. We're high school sweethearts. We have a dorky love story. So he was adamant, like, no, I would love to go golf all the time, do sports, all the
That
things.
probably made it a little easier.
100%.
Yeah, I don't even know if I've ever been to Utah. I don't know.
I haven't.
Yeah,
I have
don't
no
think I
interest.
either. Maybe
Nothing.
And so wait,
maybe to visit, but
where it was going to be a lot of snow.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No, golf in the winter here is much better than being in the snow over there.
And we were moving from Kansas. So Kansas is very different than Arizona.
Okay.
We have 5 seasons because one season is tornado season.
scary.
So,
That's one of the 5.
for sure.
Oh my
You've been
goodness.
through a tornado?
I have.
Oh, terrifying.
I made it home within 5 minutes of the biggest tornado to hit our town.
Whoa.
And it was a half a mile from my house.
Wow.
And it was like they say it gets pitch black.
Mhm.
It was 10 o'clock and it was pitch black.
Wow, like-
I mean, you
yeah.
couldn't even see streetlights.
No
It was
moon.
scary.
Yeah. Wow.
So that just one?
No, 2.
Two. Okay.
Two like major ones?
2 major ones.
Two major. So I just have to ask because I would think in my head, why would anybody want to live there?
I loved
Knowing
it.
you might
okay,
die.
Wait a minute. You loved what? The
I
threat
loved
of death
Kansas.
constantly?
Yes, it was
Like it
great.
keeps you on your toes. You're like, I'm living
It does
every
keep you on
day
your toes,
here.
for sure.
Every day
Kansas,
is a gift.
we were in Manhattan, Kansas, so they call it the Little Apple, and Yuma reminds me of Manhattan.
Mm.
Okay.
So that's that small town feel, but not small town people, the culture, just everything.
Okay.
So
All right.
moving to Yuma was an easy choice for us because what we could find online back 11 years
Mhm.
ago was very similar to Manhattan.
So you're like, okay, we'll move to Yuma. It's just no threat of death.
Yeah.
Maybe heat stroke.
Yeah,
you know, but
that's a little
And
bit
no more
of
snow
on the
shovels.
edge.
no more snow shovels.
Yes.
There we go.
So you said your husband's job, that's what eventually brought you here.
yes.
So were you doing real estate at that time? Or?
I was not. So actually, when I graduated from college, my dream was to become a realtor.
Mhm.
My best friend at the time, her mom was a broker,
Mhm.
and I went and I met with her. I was already working full time at the university. I worked at the veterinary college.
Mm.
So I wanted to gravitate towards real estate. So I met with her, and she looked at me dead in the eyes and said, "Don't do it." It was 2008. So the market.
Oh, 2008.
Oh,
don't do
don't
it.
do it.
Leave.
Don't.
So is
do
that
it.
before the crash?
It
She
was-
said like
It was as it was happening,
okay.
was at the worst. It was
Mhm.
2008, 2009.
Mm.
So I didn't, and I kicked myself in the butt
What'd you
all the
do?
time for not doing it. I just continued to work at the university.
Yeah, okay.
I started in the veterinary college as an admin assistant, and then I went over to the dean's office to go be a college graduation specialist / advisor.
Mhm.
And then I got tired of being yelled at by parents all the time and kids all the time. So I went to go work for the Army and was their academic advisor.
did you
in
get yelled at anybody at the Army?
all the time?
Yeah, so you
And
just
I just looked at
Sergeants.
them and said, "Okay, what would you like me to do about it? The Army said this.
Yeah.
You've got to go do it.
Yeah, it's
Sorry."
like the Army said, you
The
know.
army said you got to go.
And so were you ever in the military?
No.
No.
Mm,
Okay.
no.
But you just worked for the Army.
I just worked.
Oh,
So you
gotcha.
said you kick yourself
I
for not
do,
doing
for
it.
not
Why?
doing it. Because the experience that I would have had in 2008 to now
Mhm.
is there's so many learning curves.
Mhm.
The market has changed just from when I joined. So I started in 2021.
Okay.
So 2008 to 21, there was so much
Yeah.
learning I could have had that would have
Sure.
continued, but I'm still constantly learning.
Oh
So,
yeah. And it's going to change the next 5 years.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, but I mean, you can't take it back.
Nope, sure can't. Everything is a life lesson.
That's
So,
right.
Yep. I actually got into real estate. My dad passed away in 2020, right before COVID hit.
Okay.
And that was the kick in the butt to tell myself life is really, really short. If you have something, a goal that you
Mhm.
really want
Yeah.
to do, you need to just go do it.
Yeah.
So I was setting an example. My kids had to be homeschooled. Schools had all closed. I had a lot of friends that are military or border patrol, and they all had to go to work. So I actually had up to 9 kids at my house. I was homeschooling all of them
Oh my
for them.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've
And
never
going to
done
school
that
myself.
before, yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow,
So
your COVID was crazy.
It was.
Yeah, absolutely. So then you said it was your dad, the passing away, the thought of the finality of it, saying, okay, I'm done kicking myself. I need to make something happen.
Yeah.
And that did it, not the tornadoes.
No, not the tornadoes.
Not the imminent threat of death.
You know, and it's like, I might get tossed up, you know, in a tornado any moment. You know, I should be a real estate
There's nice
agent.
people that can say like, hey, I've lived through a tornado though. So,
Yeah, no, definitely.
in
definitely.
Yuma specifically. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he passes away. So then automatically you said, okay, I'm going to do this.
It was about 6 or 8 weeks after. I was definitely depressed after he had passed.
Was it sudden?
It was very sudden.
So you weren't. So was mine.
No.
And so it takes a while. My dad died too. Just
I'm sorry.
Like around the same time, and it's just kind of makes you really think about life in a different way.
My husband was actually. We were at his graduation from the academy, and that was when we found out. So it was very, very traumatic and very bonding for his graduating class. They all are friends and they still chat every once in a while. It's been 6 or 7 years now. So. No, so originally, I wanted to just have a mentor, so that someone was teaching me their ways how to do everything. Gotcha. I didn't know how to do anything, and life was too busy for that person in particular. And I needed to go somewhere that I knew I would get the guidance that I needed, find a mentor if I needed it, or could walk around the office and get the help. And I definitely have that where I am.
Who's your mentor?
Who isn't my mentor?
All of them.
Oh,
All of
wow.
them.
You learn from everybody.
Everyone, yeah. So now I'm actually in the leadership council in my office at KW.
You're a mentor.
I am a mentor. I do have mentees under me.
It's
I
only been a few years.
It has only been a couple years. And I actually have a team now too.
Whoa.
You have a team.
I do.
Very cool. What's it? They have a name?
We're just the Layton team.
Okay.
Not just
Team Layton.
We're
Team Layton.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. That's cool. So we're going to take a quick break and we're going to find out when you get to Keller Williams, how you ended up getting to that leadership role. And we're going to talk a little bit about, like I said, that social media thing, because I was saying off air, it seems like every real estate agent is like a social media influencer now in some sort, or has to get that attention. So we're going to talk about how you guide your people under you, your mentees over there at Keller Williams. We're going to do that after a quick break. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
The 7th annual Tour de Fields bicycle ride will take place in Welton on March 21st, with pre-registration and bike bash on the 20th. The event, open to participants of all ages, will feature various ride lengths, all of which wind their way past the scenic agricultural fields of Welton. More information and registration is at tourdefields.org.
You're listening to 94.7 FM. I'm Juan Garcia from the KWC Newsroom. Mostly sunny in Yuma today with a high near 71. Partly cloudy this evening with a low around 52. In the latest episode of Arizona Edition, we're reviewing the biggest news of 2025 as reported by KWC News. You can listen to the latest episode of Arizona Edition on the KWC app and at kawc.org. Stay tuned for more What's Up Yuma with Johnny and Ronnie on 94.7 FM KOFA Border Radio.
What would life be without friends? Do you have a BFF or a friend who just gets you? Or maybe you're super happy about making new friends this year. Old friends, new friends, BFFs. We're going to be playing a ton of great friendship songs on K-Pop for Border this week. So if you want to escape into some feel-good K-pop, join me for the K-Pop for Border Friendship Show this week on KOFA Border Radio, streaming on web and the KOFA app on Wednesdays at 7 p.m.
I'm Dave Rigg, General Manager for KAWC and KOFA Border Radio. We are looking for music lovers who can help us create this music mix and present it on the radio. If you'd like to volunteer, send me an email to music@borderradioaz.org.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up Yuma Radio. We are here speaking with Ashley Layton, and we found out that she has her own team now in the real estate
Team
business.
Layton.
Team Layton up into his house. So you get to Keller Williams, you find somebody to where everybody, I guess, to kind of learn something from. It is. I've been there before. It is a pretty big building, so there's quite a bit of real estate agents. How many do you know?
The last meeting I went to, we were up to 107, I believe, in our office.
107.
Yeah.
Where's the building?
On 24th Street,
24th, yeah.
right across from Conrad's.
That pool place, and next to Mothers and Daughters, the embroidery. No.
I'm lost.
Yeah,
So that's a lot of people, though.
It is.
It's a lot of
but not
agents.
everybody's there at one time,
Correct.
though.
Correct.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
hope
So let's hope not. Ronnie's like, that's a fire hazard.
My husband's a firefighter. He's gonna come. give you
Yeah,
guys a
she's like,
ticket.
Bo. Bo's right, taking notes right now. Like,
He is watching. Hi.
yeah, Bo. Hey, what's up, Bo? So you get there. A lot of people to learn from. But who was the first person? Can you
Kim
say?
Hill Olson was the person that brought me over to KW.
Who's that?
Kim Hill Olson.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you had like questions. How do I do it? Were you nervous? Were you naturally a speaker? Because you got to be a speaker.
Yeah,
like you got
do.
to have a conversation.
Yeah. I was definitely nervous in the beginning.
Yeah.
I joined a team originally, and after about 9 months, I left the team and then started out on my own.
Nice.
And then shortly after that, this past year and a half, I've had a team.
So can you just explain to me how the team works when you're a team?
All teams are different.
Oh, okay.
So
different structures to a team?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So the first team you were on, what was that like?
Yeah, there you go.
The first team that I was on, I had 2 team leads, and there were, I think, 5 or 6 other agents in addition to. And so the team leads would give us leads, and then we would just do what we needed to do.
Go sell this.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. So
Pretty simple.
And
Go
then
sell a house.
So then what is after that? Like you said, okay, I don't need to be on a team anymore. Is that what it is? Like I've matured.
That's how I personally felt. I just felt like, you know what? I'm ready to be out on my own.
Yeah.
I loved my mentors. I loved the help that I got. I am grateful for
But you
them and
learned
every
what you
opportunity
learned.
that I had and everything I learned, but I was ready to spread my wings on my own. So that's what I did.
All right.
Awesome.
So you're spreading your wings and you're out there doing it on your own. Was that nerve wracking or is it just like another day?
In the very beginning, it was a little nerve wracking because it was like, okay, I had the full support. Now I have to be my own support.
That's right.
So I don't know, it came natural.
Gotcha.
And I have a lot of support at home. My kids and my husband are super supportive. My family.
The
my
kids?
mom's
the same kids that were from. They came around, huh?
Yes.
It's like, that's good. They're like, go mom, team mom.
We don't need you as much anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sell those houses. We like when you get money. You know?
Oh, 100%.
Right?
Yes.
It's like, cheerleaders over there. It's like, like I need another Xbox or
please
place,
no.
please.
No more devices.
No more.
No more. So, okay. Then now you have your own team.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you come up with a structure for that?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's that like?
It's myself and another agent. And then I also have a transaction coordinator. So a person that helps us with paperwork and whatnot. And then I also have a virtual assistant who helps me from another country and does like social media stuff for us, or anything that I need help with.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want a virtual assistant.
Me too.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me about that afterwards.
Sure.
Are they an actual real person?
It is a real person.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
What country?
Ronnie, come back
He's
to
from
us.
Philippines.
I know my voice went away. I'm like,
Ronnie
wait.
just went. All right.
I turned into a dude. So from the Philippines?
He is.
And
Yeah.
he handles like all what is he like? Just social.
He's just doing a lot of social media for me.
That's
He also
cool.
comes up with, I'll ask him, hey, I need you to come up with some new reel ideas, or here's the new listing that I have. Create something new with these videos and pictures of my photographer's son. So.
Interesting. So then let's segue into that. So you said you
Social
teach
media.
the social media. So do you teach everybody to get somebody from the Philippines?
I do not.
Oh,
Is
gotcha.
that
Okay.
cheap labor? Was that why?
I mean, I pay a fee per month. I do.
But probably not as much as you would for somebody here.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, of course,
I have gotten quotes from other social media people. This one was a little bit cheaper, but it's also because he's not just doing social media. He does other
Gotcha.
admin work for me. So
Nice.
So then how did you get the position to be the social media person at Keller Williams?
So I'm definitely not the social media person for the office.
For not the office. No. I'm saying the teacher,
the
right?
class.
The class.
So
Yeah.
our office actually offers a class that's called Ignite. It's a 20. Sorry, Kristen, I don't remember how many classes, but I think it's 22 classes.
Kristen's going to be upset.
She's all 23.
It might be 23 because I think we added a couple more that we do in the office. So.
Sorry, Kristen.
There is one that is social media based. And so I sit and teach the students, I call them students, that come in and teach them my ways of what I do.
Gotcha.
Or the ways that I've seen others do it, because not all of us are the same. Not all of our social medias are the same.
Yeah, very true.
So, and then I guess I've kind of seen this whole shift because I've been doing social media for years. And then it's like every real estate agent, like I said, is like this social media influencer, right? They have to, and used to be, right? You would just see them maybe on a billboard or on a sign, you know, like real nice with the headshot on the card, stuff like that. And now
the traditional suit.
but now it's gone to like you said, you got to come up with real ideas and stuff. And, and it can't be the same. Okay, cool. You got a drone and you showed a drone and like you took me through and then that's it. But, people are popping up like, hey, it's like,
everyone has their own niche of what they want to do and how they want to do it. Yeah. One of my favorite stories that I tell some of my clients, they'll be like, Ashley, you don't look a lot like your photo, my original photo. I'm like,
can we see it?
I can.
Yeah.
But why? But how is it different?
It's a family photo that I cut my whole family out of.
Wow.
It's just a picture of me.
That's pretty interesting.
But I also was a lot thinner. I had gained a lot of weight during COVID and being depressed with my dad's passing and all that. So I looked a little different.
Yeah. So then did social media, do you like it? Do you like
I love social media.
You do? Okay.
I love social media. There's times that I don't. I think everyone can relate to that there's times that it's like, oh my gosh, people like stop the bashing or stop the negativity.
Well, I'm talking more about like the stress of always having to come up with something, right? Like
being a creator.
It's
a lot.
It is a lot.
Like I see some social media, or I should say real estate agents on social media doing like things to do in Yuma, right? Like, and they have like a carousel maybe, or reel, stuff like that, and trying to get some relevance out of it, and it just must be tough because you could only do that post maybe once or twice a year, like every
season.
You
could do it more than that. You just have to change the content,
the pictures.
But I guess if you want to get very granular about it, it's like, go to the river, or go to the prison and,
eat.
Go eat, But do you like that pressure to have to come up with stuff?
I do, but I have made my social media to be more personal than about specifically Yuma. I do get a lot of clients that are relocating here to work and whatnot, but I have had a lot of clients tell me, I love the fact that your social media is so personal. It's like, about you and your family. Exactly. I want to know who you are as a person, not every house you bought, sold, and whatnot.
Gotcha. So that works for you.
It does.
And it might not work for somebody that doesn't have a family.
Correct.
Right? So they have to come up with
and there's plenty of realtors that are not married or have kids, and they definitely do the same thing. They just do it in a different way.
Gotcha. And so when you teach this class, you said it's for every real estate agent. It doesn't matter where.
It could be anyone.
Anybody.
You don't have to be in real estate. I have offered it to some of my friends that are in the hair industry or
anybody.
Yep.
Oh, anyone. Okay. So then I think Kim told me you're also a coach or something. Is that what this is?
I am not a coach. I'm a mentor.
A mentor. Okay.
I am starting to do, I have friends that I've lost about 60 pounds in the last year.
Congrats.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. I just hired a coach this past year, and he actually motivated me to do 75 hard.
Gotcha.
My husband and I did it. We started in September. We finished in November.
You're crazy.
I never heard of it.
It's hard.
Oh my gosh. It's hard.
Yeah, no,
it's hard. Name. Like 75 what? Like lose 75?
So 75 hard is you drink a gallon of water a day. You work out twice a day. One of them has to be outside, and they have to be for 45 minutes at a time.
What?
You have to read 10 pages of a book. You have to post a picture of yourself or take a picture of yourself.
Take a picture, yeah.
Okay.
I'm definitely missing something. I don't remember, but there's something else.
There's no alcohol.
Oh, and no alcohol. Oh, and the diet.
That's hard enough. Like all of that is hard enough.
Yeah.
Like twice a day, you got to work out.
Yeah.
30 minutes a day.
And then if you
45.
Wow. Dude.
Yeah.
And then if you miss a day, you got to start all over again. You start all over again.
I would never start.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I give up. But like
Ronnie like 75 easy, right? It's
75 doing nothing.
No, Ronnie has a video of her working out. Yeah,
I do, but I work out in the mornings, like 30 minutes, and I love it. That's my time before the kids get up. But like you did it though.
I did.
Like, and you lost the weight, and you're keeping it off. Like that's amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So, and thank you. And I have several friends that are now, or old clients of mine too, that just need an accountability partner.
Yes.
So that I have talked about.
Okay.
I'm actually starting that this month. Wow. So I have a couple friends that have already signed up with me. I'm just sending them text messages or sending them a message on Instagram, whatever the case may be of you need to be held accountable for whatever it is, whether it's weight loss, dieting, work, whatever. I want to be helpful for anyone that needs help.
Yeah. My husband says I'm weird because I can do it by myself. Like I've never been to the gym. No. I always worked out at home. I finish programs. I start like, he's like, you're just like weird because a lot of people have to go to the gym. They have to have that training.
And I don't go to the gym either. I work out at home.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. No hard stuff to gyms. I just I prefer at home.
Yeah. Same. I am the same way. I feel like I'm self-motivating myself just being there.
That's
So,
awesome.
So that was the coaching reference then, that which
Yeah.
you're helping people
Yeah.
in
Really
that
cool.
aspect. This is a new 2026 thing
Yep.
that you're doing and
I
helping
am.
people to stay on track. And so they meet
Yes.
their goals and their
Mm.
gotcha. So we're going to be wrapping up here in a minute. So what does 2026 look like for you? How do you think the market's going to be?
I think the market I'm hoping to continue to be as amazing as it was for me in 2025.
Oh,
nice. You had a
wow.
good year.
25 was
huh?
a good year. Every year has been a good year.
Oh, nice.
Every year is a learning year.
That's right.
Anyone that says that they're not learning is lying.
And I feel like you're real flexible. So like even
Yeah.
if it kind of goes bad, the market, like you'd work with it,
Mhm.
you know?
I've had some crazy deals that have been great. I've had some crazy
Oh,
deals
yeah.
that have been challenging,
Mhm.
and literally every deal is different. So
Oh, well, maybe we'll end it on a weird question. Like what's with a client, what's the most amount of houses you've had to show one person?
oh my goodness.
She's like 75.
In 21,
Mhm.
I had a client who was so adamant that they wanted to be in the foothills.
Okay.
And I said to them, can we just please go into town? I just really think we'll find something.
yeah.
I showed him 30 houses in like the span of 3 days.
Whoa.
In 21. And it was like, you had to have those offers ready to go
Yeah,
before
people
you even
bidding
walked in the
wars.
door.
So hold on, wait a minute. How many days?
3
3.
days. So
3
10
days.
a day.
Friday,
10 a
Saturday,
day.
Sunday. Yep. 10 a day.
I've been house shopping looking at 4 days a lot.
Yes.
Like that's
and
it's
I
time
advised
consuming.
him not to, but
Mhm.
he was coming from out of town. So
Mhm.
we needed, it was like time is of the
Oh,
essence.
okay.
So did he pick one?
He did not
He didn't.
until
Oh, wait a
In
minute.
town.
Until-
Wow,
in
that was
town.
pretty good how you did that. You're like, he did not.
he did not
Until-
until the following weekend he came back and he said, I'm going to finally listen to you. Let's go look in town.
Oh,
First
and
one.
we found a house.
First
we
one?
put an offer. We lost.
Oh.
And then
You're
I
you're
know,
taking us
right?
on an emotional roller
I'm on
coaster.
the edge of my
That's
seat right
that's
now.
real
Okay,
estate.
yeah, it's real estate. Yeah,
And then something happened with those buyers and they couldn't follow through. So our offer got accepted.
Oh wow!
Oh.
It ended
Now
on a
he's
good.
got
Yeah, yeah,
note.
you're-
And
you're-
then he was
I
my
guess-
first
Sweating.
client too.
Yeah, the weird question led us to a
Like,
good happy
did.
ending, even though
That's
it
a
had this
lot.
like these
Yeah.
jumps.
I was
and,
like, oh, and then he
Yeah.
died. Like, what happened?
and then the world ended and a tornado came and the house is gone. You know,
Oh,
you
well,
know.
you're a good realtor. You stuck
Thank
through
you.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, we will get you a house.
Yes.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
goal.
So thank you so much for being with
Thanks
us.
for having me,
I
guys.
hope that you do have that great year
Yes, me too.
here in 2026 and
I
it's
hope you
just
guys
as
do
good
too.
for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And
Thank you.
with that, we are going to take a break and we'll be back with Jeff Stoner to talk about his Strike for Success Dodgeball tournament that's coming up. We're going to do that right after this. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
Ever wanted to be on the radio? Still talking into your hairbrush in the mirror? Border Radio needs you as a volunteer host. Share music, stories, and local conversations that matter. No experience necessary. We'll provide the training. Email info@borderradioaz.org or call 877-838-5292 for more information.
This is folk singer Michael Jonathan inviting you to an international night of music with the Frail Sisters and the Roots Power Trio from Switzerland, the Kruger Brothers. It's the Frail Sisters, the Kruger Brothers, and an amazing Wood Songs kid on this week's broadcast of the Wood Songs Old Time Radio Hour.
Tuesday evening at 7 on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
Blood services provider Vitalent is hosting blood drives at Yuma locations on an ongoing basis. Daily personal emergencies and ongoing medical needs of thousands of patients require a constant and ready blood supply. Donations of all blood types, especially O, are needed. Locations, dates, and appointments at donors.vitalent.org.
I'm Maria Hinojosa. Next time on Latino USA. It's been a year of the Trump presidency, and what a year it has been. If you're Latino, Latina, a trans person, a Muslim, a journalist, and the list goes on. A conversation with our experts on where 2026 might be headed. That's next time on Latino USA.
Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
I'm Chris Wheeler, owner of Prison Hill Brewing Company. I support KAWC because I think KAWC brings a service to the community that you don't get on commercial radio. You have news, you have entertainment, you have things like Science Friday. It's a perspective that is not available on a commercial platform, and it's oriented towards the community, for the community, and from within the community. Prison Hill underwrites KAWC and community radio because of what it brings to Yuma. It is the local perspective told by residents and from the view of people in the community. I don't think you get that anywhere else. Supporting KAWC really does bring a service that is not available elsewhere. It's a worthy endeavor, and I think that will just feed back and make Yuma a better place. I'm Chris Wheeler, and I support KAWC.
Tuned in to Border Radio KOFA. We are your local public radio station that celebrates the power of music to bring people together. You can see our playlists, listen to our live stream, and listen to past programs on demand on the KOFA app. Find it at your favorite app store.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up, Yuma Radio. We are here now joined by Jeff Stoner and Nicole Alonzo. And Jeff, you know, we've had him on the show before, but Nicole, she is new today. And and I guess she's also new to being a principal because you're the principal at Woodard. And I heard that it's your first year?
My first year as principal, yes, but my 6th year at Woodard altogether.
6th year, okay. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. What'd you do before?
I was the assistant principal.
Assistant principal. That's usually how it moves up, right? You go from assistant to getting the big job.
Was it just handed to you, or did you have to apply?
No, you have to apply.
Oh,
absolutely. Okay. Yeah. So originally, I applied for Dorothy Hall Elementary School. It had opened up, and I was going to be the principal there. I was accepted as principal there, and then Mr. Acosta, the former principal, he was able to move into a position at the district office, and so when that opened up, I had the opportunity to transfer from Dorothy Hall to Woodard. I was excited about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Yeah, you get to go back home, basically.
Yeah, I did never have to leave. It was
you didn't have to leave. Yeah,
that happened so fast.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, very cool. And you're here because we're here to talk about the Dodgeball tournament that's coming up. And that's what, Jeff, you put this on. This is a 3rd annual, right?
This is our 3rd annual.
Third annual. And so for those that maybe didn't listen to the episode you're on, shame on you if you didn't. No, I'm just kidding. But so how did you come up with the Dodgeball tournament, and what does it do for our community?
So the brainchild of this was the need for our public school system. The very first one was over at Woodard Junior High School. I noticed that they needed to have a need to be able to help fund their after-school program because everything they do there was free, and he needed the funds. And so we put it together pretty quick and came up with it was $3,000 that we had raised that year. Second year, we went over to 4th Avenue Junior High School because I started just saying, okay, which school is going to need the best help? And we helped Mr. Casares over there with over $10,000 for his sports program. And so now here we are, year 3, and I wanted to help Woodard Junior High out. They need a lot of help for their library, but not only that, we're going to help out the band and we're going to help out the dance club with this money.
Okay. So it just depends on where the need is at each individual school.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's not just like a sports thing or whatever. It's like, what do you need?
Yeah,
so because here's the thing, like, how do you even start that conversation? How did you get into that the first year with Gila Vista?
So my son used to go to Gila Vista.
Oh, okay.
And I had a relationship with the principal there, and we just had conversation. I was helping him on some other things, and we were talking about just trying to get him the exposure that he needed to be able to get some support, not just financially, but just volunteers, people coming out to support the after school program. And like I said, the brainchild was, you know what, let's just try to raise you some funds. And we wanted to have some fun doing it. We had it at his gymnasium, so we got some exposure there, and it turned out really being a good time. So we wanted to do this year over year, and we're in the year 3.
So then the first year, you kind of said, let us use your gymnasium, whatever you say that word, your gym. I'll just stick with that. and we want to throw balls at people.
I was literally going to say, like, how did this become a dodgeball
thing? It's like, just let us use it. We're going to be okay. Get us those balls, and we're going to toss them at people.
You know, that was the funny thing, too, was we did do it without any real paperwork, so to say.
Yeah, I love it.
no one could
Somehow,
sue you?
some way, we slid it in there, and it worked out. And this year, actually, I had to pay for insurance.
I was gonna say,
I had to have the waivers. I had to. There's a lot of things. Year over year, we're learning more and more. But year over year, it's getting it better and better.
That's awesome.
So this year,
free for all.
Yeah,
anyone could participate. Yeah.
This year, we're actually incorporating the band. And the dance clubs are going to be a part of this program as well. So it's not just dodgeball we're going to have this time. They're actually going to have a performance before, during, and maybe even after. Definitely before and during. You're going to have the band out there doing some performances for the spectators. The dance team's going to go out there and do their thing.
Wow.
And then we get to beat each other up at dodgeballs.
Yes, absolutely. So let's go back to the first one. So what was that like? You're in the wild west of this whole thing. You kind of just put it together. There's no paperwork. It's like, all right, here's a ball. Go get them. Like, what was that like that first year, though? It just in the actual tournament.
It's like every tournament that we've done so far. It's a lot of fun of actually being there, being a part of the system, being part of what we're seeing, the camaraderie, watching the community come together. The trades just really came out.
The trade. So then you're in electrical business. You have Yuma Electric. So you went out and said, okay, here's my vision, right?
Yes.
This is what I want. This is what they need. And you took signups, and that's how you kick the money as people sign up, but they know that it's going to a good cause.
100% of that money every single year has gone to the good cause. We do not take a dime for this. And it's not about money for me. It's not about notoriety. I could care less about that. This 100% is about our kids, and it's about our public school system.
So then that first year, would you call it a success?
I would. I wasn't happy with the money. I mean, $3,000 is great, but it just was not enough.
So how did you, the next year, what was the changes that needed to be made in order to get more money? What was that? Like, is it more outreach, more teams,
it was
more
definitely,
sponsors?
Yeah, it was definitely more exposure, trying to start earlier. The first year, I wasn't really allowed to go out and promote it as soon as I wanted to for different reasons. And the second year, I had a little bit more lead time. And this year, I had a lot of lead time. And it worked out. We got exposure with you. We got exposure on other stations. We got exposure in the news. And then just being out there on Facebook and people starting to recognize that this is something that is going to be fun, and we're all doing the right thing of bringing some money up for the schools.
Yeah. And so I want to say, because I looked at the Facebook page, so you're building stuff. So people know what to expect now, right?
Yes.
They know what to expect. They know you're an honest man. You give all the money to the schools. It's going to a good place. And then you said people are giving. And I saw a name that I'm very familiar with, Clint Harrington.
Yes, sir.
Can you kind of give a little bit inside of what he did and what he saw?
I'm really glad that you said that, because I wanted to give him a huge shout out. Clint Harrington, he is a pillar of our community. He is so giving. He has such a huge heart for our community as a whole, no matter what it is. And if it's got to do with kids, 100% he's in on that. You know that. This year, he reached out. He was in the dodgeball tournament last year.
Oh, so he was in last year.
His team was in.
Yeah, okay.
And I think he got a taste of what it was like.
Gotcha. He loved it.
And he loved it so much.
He's a competitive guy, too.
Very competitive.
He's very competitive. So
Yes.
I've seen him. He used to play football.
I have never liked dodgeball. It is very painful.
Yeah.
And
he is
Well, it
such
can
a
be.
competitive guy,
Yeah.
and he dug in. He really enjoyed what we saw. He saw the vision of what I have at doing this. And thank you, Clint Harrington. He dropped $5,000 on this event.
Whoa, that's
5,000. So
amazing.
off the bat,
Yeah.
before anybody signs up, you have $5,000 in this event.
That's a great start.
Right there.
Right
That's
there.
amazing.
And so, and I know that you said there is cost, right? Like the insurance and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I'm sure that helps knowing like, okay, now the rest is really going to go back, right? Anything? What?
I need to clarify that. All those other costs, I paid for.
Like,
Oh, really?
okay.
All of those donations,
Okay.
100% of those donations is
So you
going
pay
to
all the,
school.
okay. I did not know that. I'm glad
Yeah.
you clarified that.
Yeah, I paid for the
Wow.
insurance. Anything that I have to do to be able to pay for the venue,
Sure.
I'm paying for out of pocket.
That's
We are
awesome.
doing that on our own. That's my way of supporting the organization. But Clint Harrington and all of those other donors, we had, I'll let the cat out of the bag, which you already know. We are just at about $15,000 that we've raised so far.
What?
We still have, we still have a week. And so all you listeners out there, this is a 100% tax deductible donation thanks to Gateway to the Heart. They are a 501c3 nonprofit. So all money will go to Gateway to the Heart. They are in turn giving the money to the school.
Wow.
100% tax deductible, no matter how much you give, $5, $500, like Clint Harrington, $5,000. We will take it and we will do whatever we can with it. And yeah, it's all for a good cause. But Clint, thank you very much.
Yeah, so shout out to Clint at Pilkington. I knew him back when he was at Mac Electric.
Yep.
When he first started that, I was one of his first employees when he built that company.
I knew him when he was a helper at D&H working for his dad.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, I used to work at D&H and he came in as one of the helpers. Yes, I did.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, and then you went off, and now you have Yuma Electric, very successful, and that. So we're going to take a quick break, and yes, we're definitely going to get to you in a little bit, Nicole, and talk about what was it like when you were first approached with this and coming up with those needs. We're going to do that after a break. Is that all right?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do that after this. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
KAWC and Border Radio are supported by Desert Veterinary Clinic, providing in-house diagnostics, including x-rays, ultrasounds, and full blood work panels. With a range of services under one roof, Desert Veterinary helps simplify care for local pet owners. Learn more and schedule an appointment at desertvet.com.
Hear the rhythm. Feel the beat. Let your curiosity run away on the Latin Alternative. Hi, I'm Josh Norick. Every episode of the Latin Alternative takes you on a thrilling rendezvous of sonic and exotic landscapes in Latin rock, funk, hip-hop, electronic, and tropical music. Join me and my co-host Ernesto Lechner on the Latin Alternative.
This evening at 7 p.m. on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
The weather forecast for Yuma today is mostly sunny with the high near 71. Partly cloudy tonight with low around 52. Partly sunny in Prescott with the high near 51 and gusts as high as 17 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy tonight with low around 34. In Kingman, sunny with the high near 56. Partly cloudy tonight with low around 39. And mostly cloudy in Flagstaff with the high near 44 and a slight chance of rain and snow showers. Gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy tonight with low around 25.
The Yuma County Library District announces an all-ages reading challenge running through the month of January. Participants commit to read 20 minutes per day, with all reading, even audiobooks, counting towards progress. The challenge can be completed digitally or by submitting a written reading log. Information on participation, earning badges, and winning prizes is at yumalibrary.org.
This is Border Radio, KOFA, your passport to your global destination for music. We are your local public broadcasting station that can be heard through your radio at 94.7 FM, 1320 AM, on the KOFA app, and at borderradioaz.org.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up Yuma Radio. We are here speaking with Jeff Stoner and Principal Alonzo.
Yes, she needs the title.
I feel like I should do that, like back
Madam Principal.
And so we off air, I found out how you were approached originally when he let you know. It was at another event that he does. He does a bowling event. Is that?
That's when he announced it.
I
had already.
Oh, you already knew.
Yeah.
He announced it.
We had conversations when Mr. Stoner had toured Woodard a couple of times. We had been talking about some of the needs that Woodard had. And then so he approached me with, I would like to make you our next recipient, right, of the Dodgeball tournament. Yay, us. And then he invited me to the event at the.
Oh, gotcha.
The
so then,
he could announce and then
cool.
I could say thank you.
So did you guys know each other before this, or were you looking for other schools, Jeff, or how did that work?
So like you said, I do go to a lot of the schools and I get to go do my visits, my site visits, and talk to the schools.
Because you're on the board, right?
Right. Yeah, I am on the school board for Yuma School District 1.
Okay.
And part of that is that we go over and do site visits. We talk to the principals. We talk to the teachers. They show us around. And during that conversation, I want to know, what can we do to support you? As a board member, that's what we do. I mean, we are, our boss is the public. and tells us what they want, and we bring that to the district. But when we go to the schools, my whole priority is how do we better serve the principal? How do we better serve our schools? What is the voids? What are the needs? What can we do to really make you the superstar that you are? And so with that, I did talk to a couple other schools, but I felt the need. And actually, I talked to Mr. Acosta before he became the COO. And he had kind of alluded to me because he was actually the first person I saw when I did the site visit as principal. Then he got positioned as COO. And then stepped in Miss Alonzo. So I had the pleasure of seeing both principals and got two different takes on what they were wanting to do. And so when I kind of dialed it in and said, you know what, we're going to choose Woodard, I basically said, you know, you're got a la carte. Whatever you want, this money is for you. I'm not going to tell you how to spend it. You're going to tell me what you want, and we're going to make this happen.
So Principal Alonzo, so how do you come up with that? Those needs, how do you kind of weigh those things? Because that could be maybe a heavy decision, and you kind of like, who needs it more? Like, what was that like?
I mean, part of taking over as principal was looking at those kinds of things. Okay, what does Woodard need? And learning about our budget, right? How much money do we have? And what can I get done this school year? And I know that the library has been on the back burner for a while. So that's something that's been on my mind.
And do you know why? Just curious why the library would be on the back burners? Because the difference in like how we consume media, is it like a media center now, or what is it?
I think that because we had to reimagine the space where the original library was and put that away, and we put our funds and efforts into, we created an innovative learning experience for sixth grade. And that was the focus. That was Mr. Acosta's brainchild, and it's been a great way for students to learn. So a lot of our time and efforts, energies, and finances were put into that. Now that that's up and running and going very well and it's stable, now we can say, okay, what else can we do to help improve? And so that was just something that I thought would be a natural next step for our students.
Yeah, because you think school, you think every school is a library,
right?
You know, so with the books,
like, with real books, right? We have digital libraries that our district provides, so our students do read. But there's, I don't know. Maybe it's me. I'm old school. There's just something about opening up.
My mom's like that. Like she loves. I mean, she loves her Kindle. But she loves I love hard copy books.
Yeah. Like I remember my libraries throughout the school, right? From elementary all the way to Gila Vista and stuff. It was a special place where you go, you'd be able to read and get some alone time and stuff, you know? So it definitely, so then what was it like the specific needs within the library just to kind of get it back together? Like,
because it's in a different space now, I need shelving. Right. And,
absolutely.
The tables that were in there before were used in other learning spaces. So just a more comfortable space with the type of furniture that I need. That's the biggest thing. And then probably purchasing more books.
Exactly.
Because when we got a new librarian that oversees all of the schools, they went through and kind of vetted all of the books. And Woodard's been around since 1966. So there are some books in there that maybe they're not what our students, it's not, doesn't fit our students' interests or needs anymore. So got rid of a lot of that stuff. So building back up a library that our students would be interested in reading.
And then you said band and dance.
Yeah.
So what are they going to get?
Band is in need of instruments and instrument repair. It's a huge program. In one class, our teacher, she has 80 students in beginning band by itself, right?
That
and she has
a
lot of sections. So she has six sections of music type.
Is the band program pretty big at Woodard?
Oh, yeah.
Is that why?
Yeah.
It's like if you're going to do band, you do it at Woodard type of thing?
Yeah, we have a phenomenal teacher, Mrs. Lynch, who she pours her heart and soul into all of it. And she created a jazz band a couple of years ago. So just these new instruments. And we want to do that at no cost to our families. A student can be able to come to Woodard and say, I want to play whatever instrument and be in whatever music that they want to be in. And it doesn't cost our families
I love
anything.
band. It gets a bad rap. You know, like, band nerd. I think bands are amazing.
That's from like American Pie or whatever.
I just think anywhere, you know, even high school.
Oh, people like tease the band and stuff like that.
I love it. Like my son's learning how to play guitar. I love music.
Like
so
music
this
is therapy.
It's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It keeps you out of trouble.
It
It's going to keep these kids out of trouble. And my son went to Woodard, and I swear every kid was carrying like an instrument. And I'm like, this is cool.
And the teacher, she puts together a lot of stuff for them. They march in all the parades.
That's what
in the honor band, right? They do.
Woodard is good when you come with the parades. When you see Woodard, it's like they got their act together.
Yeah, absolutely,
Serious?
because it's huge, right? She has that, and then we added on our dance program a couple of years ago, and so there she's new.
So that's
and
unique to me. Like I haven't heard of a junior high having a dance program.
We're the second one in our district.
Okay.
Castle Dome had one that they started a few years before us, and then so now my dance teacher, who was a student of that dance teacher,
very
is
cool.
now working with her to help build our program.
So
to
they
be able
need
to
like
offer that.
uniforms, or?
Right? The costumes and things like that. We just put on our first showcase this last December, and we had to borrow from Kofa High School, from Dawn's Dance Studio, because again, we want to be able to provide this opportunity for our students at no cost to the families. Because dance is an expensive, extracurricular to be in. I know I put my daughter in dance, and it's very pricey.
My husband's like, let's get our daughter in dance. I'm like, oh, I'm not ready. Like, I'm not ready for that pay, like, you know, like give all your paycheck to it's a lot. It's a lot.
Because you're not just paying for the monthly cost of the dances. It's all the costumes and everything.
So this is a way to have that experience at a public school then, right? Like if you want to do that, then you want your kid to be in dance. This is a way to do it. So it's like, okay, I want to. You're going to Woodard. Like we live in the foothills. Like no, you're going to Woodard because
exactly because whatever
cool.
it is, whether it's our academics, it's our athletics, and it's our arts programs that draw our community, and we just want to make sure that all of our students have every opportunity to participate in whatever they want to do. So that's why we are just so thankful for Mr. Stoner and all of the sponsors so far. Because we're going to be able to, again, repair instruments, buy costumes,
change it for the better
kind of stuff.
I was going to ask, how many teams do you have? Right, because this is teams, isn't it?
There are teams.
This is like a total tournament. Like someone gets a trophy at the end.
If everybody shows up, I think I'm looking at about 22 teams.
Whoa.
22 teams?
Somewhere in that neighborhood. I mean, I could list them. I don't know. I don't want to take up all your time, but we've got all kinds. I've got Eco Energy, Aura Grace, Classic Accounting, Lugo's Roofing, Elemental Spa, Yuma Imperial Valley Wealth Management, Rapid Air Central, Elite Engraving, Gabby Marshall, Sunquest Painting, Sebastian's Mobile Mechanic, Max Force Pest, B&I Yuma Foothills, H&A Health Insurance, Living Trust of Yuma, WAFED, Sun Rental, Liggett Electric, Yuma Electric, Special Olympics from Specialty Electric. They're actually bringing out Special Olympics.
Wow, very cool.
Shop Local, Guild Mortgage. I mean, the list, and then of course, Clint Harrington, Pilkington Construction, Igneous Rocks. And again, Amanda Aguirre, she's always really grateful and supportive of everything I do. And she actually put a team together this year as well.
Very cool.
So
you have like brackets, like who's going to play who?
Oh, there's I have to bracket it out. But
we just go and throw balls at each other.
Yeah, we're not
you against you. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. As the teams sign up, we're going to bracket them. There is no division. There is no.
Do you need a judge? I'll be a judge.
We need refs.
Oh, I don't know if I don't want to get involved. I want to sit and watch.
Yeah.
What do you need a whistle. That's all you need is a whistle. Like
if your toe goes over the line, you're out.
Like,
that's what you need. Or is there? I don't even know what the rules are.
So it would be nice if we had 3 refs, one on each end and one in the middle.
You're looking for refs.
What we've kind of done in the past is we just let the teams ref each other.
Oh, that's
so
cheating,
the team
though.
that's not playing can ref the two teams that are playing, that type of thing.
They could be like in cahoots together.
Well, of course, yeah.
It could happen.
We have some, we have some rules, but you know,
they're like
rules are meant to be broken once in a while.
Oh, I love your way of thinking. I love that too.
Yeah. So you're still looking for people though.
We
if they
are.
Want to.
Yes.
I am looking for sponsors. I am looking for donors. If you want to build a team, the team registration, again, it's a tax deductible donation and there is no minimum.
Okay.
If you've got $5 and want to put a team together, we'll take it.
Wow.
But of course, we want to raise as much money as we can. So dig a little deeper than that, please. We will. The teams are a 5-person team. Okay. There is no age limit. There's no physical limit. There's no ability limit. If you want to come out and play, we're going to let you play. And so we just want to have a good time. And the ultimate goal, obviously, is we want to give the money to Woodard.
That's right.
Yeah. And then can you say what we said off air, how much you want to give?
Oh, yeah. When I called this one out at the bowling tournament, I called out $20,000.
Wow.
All right.
I know I'm reaching for the stars, but
Why
you
not?
got to start somewhere, and I'm a little crazy that way.
That's a good crazy.
You are kind of rock and roll. Like I really like your jacket. It's kind of rock and roll.
Thank you. Yeah,
I like it.
We're at 15,000 now, so I'm 5,000 short. I got a week to go. So step up, community. I need your
love
help.
it.
Get a hold of me.
When and where and how to get a hold of you.
Okay, when is going to be this Saturday, the 10th, at the Woodard Gymnasium. We need you there. Well, we start at 8 a.m. on registration. Get a hold of me. Just go to Jeff Stoner on Facebook.
Okay.
DM me there. That's the fastest way. I could tell you my phone number, but you're probably not going to write it down. So just go to Jeff Stoner on Facebook. DM me. Message me there. Let's get a hold of each other and let's make this happen.
Let's
Can
make
I just
it happen.
Come watch? Can spectators
Absolutely.
just come watch people
Spectators
get
come
hit?
concessions.
Oh,
Concessions are being made and sold by the dance and band.
Really?
And they get to keep all of that money as well.
How
and so let's do it.
All right. We
Thank
got to
you
read
guys
this
so
real
much.
quick. Thank you guys so much for
Good
being
luck.
with us.
You guys.
What's Up Yuma Radio is a production of KAWC, Colorado River Public Media. We broadcast from the studios in the Mack Center at Arizona Western College in Yuma. We want to thank our engineer, Talon Gonzalez, along with Anthony Arnales, Juan Garcia, and Dave Reek.
And you can find out more about KAWC at kawc.org, on Facebook at KAWC Radio, and on the KAWC app. And stay tuned following our program for KOFA Midday Music.
And on tomorrow's program, we're going to have Henry Valenzuela. I think he just announced that he's going to run for city council,
That's right.
as well as Justin Hill, another guy that's doing great stuff
I
for
didn't
our
get the
schools. Oh, no, we didn't.
And you can listen to the podcast version of our program and check out past episodes at kawc.org/podcast/What's Up Yuma Radio, and email us at whatsupyumaradio@gmail.com.
And it's the new year. We have an opening for a new sponsor. If you want to be a sponsor or
that's right.
co-sponsor, yeah, we can do that. You could get a hold of me if you want to do that. You could be the sponsor for us in 2026.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you tomorrow right here on What's Up Yuma Radio.
Bye. Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's great.
You are tuned into KOFA Yuma Border Radio 94.7 FM and 1320 AM. We can also be heard with the KOFA app and at kawc.org. We have been a service of Arizona Western College since 1970.
The Yuma Art Center will host the annual Yuma Art Symposium, February 19th through the 21st at the Art Center and locations within Yuma's historic North End. The 3-day event will include exhibitions, demonstrations, and presentations. Presenters will share insights into disciplines including metal, clay, photography, and painting. More information is at yumasymposium.org.
BBC News with Moira